You got a bandit problem? You just call them. Up in the Dragonborn Bandit Slayer Society. No, it's an Explorer Society. Bandit slaying is just part of the parcel. You know, it's... We're going to have to do something big. We're going to have to do something really put ourselves out there. Big, adventurous, grow the museum. Right now, I don't feel like we're being properly appreciated. And we are starting to really get a foothold in Skyrim. I just want to make sure that we're known for the right reasons. Your valiant heroes have returned. Oh, excuse me, Gerda. Lucan.
Show those thieves not to steal from Lucan Valerius.
Not quite so aggressive, thank you. I do have the claw. I've been...
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
I know, I've returned the claw. I have it here. I do want to talk about sort of where it's going to belong from now on, actually. It's sort of part of the reward.
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember.
Does it?
Funny thing, huh?
I mean, it's huge.
I'm going to put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
You're welcome, but I just think it might be safer if we put it in our gallery.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be.
I mean, you say it's smaller than you remember. It's big. It's big. I didn't even notice how much you paid me for the privilege. That's quartz. I've got quartz. I don't need quartz. I kind of clean out your money as well.
We're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Are we? I feel a bit of a fool for giving it back to you.
Good to see you.
I've not been anywhere. Now you are acting like a fool. We'll get Orien to write to him, or visit him maybe. He's better at this stuff than I am. You know, push comes to shove. We can make the ivory claw. We'll make a mold from the ivory claw, and then we can make an exact replica out of it, out of the mold, using gold bullion. Oh, I don't know how much gold bullion we'll need for it, but that's a plan. That's a plan if I do say so myself. Right, let's... Oh no, it's earlier than I thought. Do we want to take the road back to Falkreath and spend a night in Dead Man's Drink?
Yes?
Thank you, Embry. Embry has spoken for us. Oh, yes, no, you got the claw back. Oh, she doesn't really care. Suppose it was only the brother that really cared. Right, where's Brucer? I'm going to have to get her before we head on. Brucer. Come on. I know you're not far away. There she is. Look at her. She's magnificent. Oh, I love that horse. Lucian, you need to get yourself a horse. They make wonderful companions. Yes, you're so happy to see me, and I'm happy to see you. We've returned just in time before the rain really started coming down. Right, we had better give the blacksmith the news. Hope you don't mind me leaving my horse right in front of the Jarl's longhouse. Excuse me, what's your name again? Logs.
Only a hearty soul travels the road these days.
Yeah, about hearty souls, about that dog.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengeir first and the Empire second.
That's lovely. It does sound like loyalty is awfully important to you.
I was Dengeir's personal guard for years. I risked my hide more than once to protect him. Why would I do that? For money? Because I swore an oath? No. It was because he was a good man and a true friend. A true Nord places loyalty and honor above all else.
That's admirable. The old Jarl sounds like he was far better than the current Jarl in terms of, you know, having someone worthy of pledging your loyalty to. About, sort of true friendship and loyalty and all that. You know that dog on the road you asked me to look out for?
Yeah.
Let's just say he ended up being a lot more trouble than he was worth. He'd have been, he wouldn't have been your quiet companion, let's put it that way.
Anyway, it's done. Time to move on.
Oh, right,
Much
okay.
obliged. Here. It's not much, but take it anyway.
Oh, I won't say no to it. 25 septims. Where's... Oh, there you are, Lucien.
The war bleeds, Skyrim. Bleeds are dry, and I think none of us are the better for it.
No, of course we're not. War divides. You can't win a war. The only way
Men and
to
women join
win...
the war. They travel far on these roads to spill each other's blood.
Yeah, the only way to win a war is to not fight it in the first place.
Falkreath's warriors always return, one way or another.
Yeah, you're known for your graveyard, aren't you? Maybe we should visit that. And then again, I think I'm going to be visiting the inn and spending the night if this weather doesn't clear out. Falkreath does seem awfully quiet.
Only inside the gates. Much of Falkreath Hold is wilderness, and there's plenty of trouble to be had.
We've had a little bit of that out on the roads. It's a lovely place, though. I was also going to ask if A, I can use your tanning rack, because I just need to do a little work with a couple of backpacks, and also see what you've got for sale and see what I can sell to you.
Take a look.
Right, Amulet of Julianos, let's separate that. And the Amulet of Stendar. I think we have Stendar already, but we'll take it anyway. And the Amulet of Kinnereth. Voila. Right, now we can get rid of those backpacks at our next opportunity. Let's go speak to the Jarl before we do anything else. Too many graves? I mean, you're the one who chose to come here first. I quite like Falkreath for one. Oh. I don't know why you're bothering with all that wood. I'd just get under cover if I were you. Right, we're going to do a little run for the longhouse. Right, come on. Let's go report that those bandits have been taken care of. Like, where is he? Hello? It's not that late. Oh.
Why have taxes not come in from Granite Hill?
Oh, right. No, he's just talking about taxes. If this was a war meeting that they were having, I probably wouldn't interrupt. But all he's thinking about is money. Right, excuse me. My Jarl, pardon the intrusion. Don't mind me.
Good to see you.
Yes, isn't it just? I've killed the leader of Embershard Mine for you, those bandits. You know, let's loudly talk about the bandits you had me discreetly kill in front of the Imperial officer, shall we?
Teach them to stop paying me.
Oh, you don't care.
Here, you deserve a reward for your service. You know what?
Ooh,
I like
750.
You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I hereby grant you permission to purchase property in Falkreath Hold. Talk to my steward if you're interested.
Property? I mean, I don't really want to be known as somebody who's not afraid to get their hands dirty in that regard. More like, you know, I don't mind getting them covered in soil as I'm digging for relics. You know, fragments and other artifacts, but property. I don't think we're in the... So I feel like I blinked and you weren't where I saw you before. Yeah, I don't think we're in the market for property just at this time, my Jarl, but a donation to the gallery would be much appreciated if you would become a patron. Is there anything else you need, my Jarl?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of.
Oh?
However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
Oh. Oh, it would be a... Well, I'm not going to say it would be an honor necessarily, but it would be an interesting business opportunity for you to become an official sponsor of the gallery. If I became your Thane, yes? You know, I get the title, you pay a couple of donations our way.
On your way, then.
Oh. Right.
Farewell.
Farewell, my Jarl. Do you mind awfully if I take this carnelian?
Helvard! The guards are looking sloppy today.
No, right.
I want you to reduce their wages.
Consider that a bonus.
Sir, I will shape them up, but with the war
Now,
on, it's unwise
a
to
Thane.
raise wages inferred. We can't afford to lose any men.
It's an honorary title.
I would think a man of
And
your
I tell you what, even if they don't end up paying the Jarl that is, even if he doesn't end up paying donations to the gallery and things like that to help support us or officially sponsor us, it's sort of an implicit endorsement, isn't it? If, oh, this gallery is curated by the Thane of Falkreath. And if I could become, you know, Thanes for other holes as well, we could, oh, maybe they'd help us donate the sets of their guard armor and their shields and things. But that's implicit endorsement anyway, right? Come along. Let's finish selling what we found on our adventures that we don't want to take back with us. And get out of the rain. What else does Falkreath actually have? Oh, he's got a alchemist. I want to see about making Night Eye potions at some point, because there was that time, oh, you weren't there, I was with Inigo. I ate the wolf eye and it turned out they've got properties that improve your vision in the dark. It would be a lot more easy to have a potion like that than to keep lighting and dimming the lantern and alerting everyone to where we are.
Let me know. I might have it stored away.
Excuse me, Sorry, I think I bumped into him there a little. Hello, Zarya.
Don't let the shop's name frighten you away. I have plenty of reliable tonics and healing potions to sell.
Grave Concoction. Why name your store Grave Concoctions?
I know, it's a bit strange. Not exactly a name to bring comfort to the sick and ailing who come to buy a poultice or salve.
No.
What you must understand about Falkreath is that our town is defined, for better or worse, by the large and ancient cemetery here. That's why the inn is called Dead Man's Drink, the farm is called Corpse Light Farm, and so on. I suppose it's sort of a running joke.
Corpse Light Farm's the one I'm a little bit iffy about, because it just makes me think that there are bodies buried beneath the fields. But no, I get that. That's a sort of a cute bit of local trivia, isn't it? You know, you got something depressing defining your town, you may as well kind of embrace it and get what humour you can out of it. I must say, I don't see many Redguards in Skyrim. What's brought you here?
Well, my family back in Hammerfell didn't approve of my interest in lethal poisons and death in general, so I left and wandered north. When I found this town, with its huge cemetery, I felt right at home. I opened the shop, and I've never looked back. This is where I belong.
Your little fascination with death and poisons does worry me. I'm a little bit worried again why you call your store Grave Concoctions. I feel like you're just trying to blend in. You've got like this double, you know, double-sided joke was, oh yes, I'm fitting in, it's, you know, the town, you know, it's Dead Man's Drink, it's Corpse Light Farm, etc., etc. And you get to have Grave Concoctions because you love potions, poisons, rather. Right, what have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Brucer, this is not where I left you. I don't know what's going on, but don't disturb the blacksmith. He's probably feeling a little disappointed about his dog. Are you sure you're comfortable? I was gone for 5 minutes. I can't leave anyone alone for more than 5 minutes, it seems. Otherwise, things seem to go horrifically wrong. I'm a little worried about the gallery again now. I've turned my back on that for a hot minute. Right, excuse me. Ring of Faith. Heals living allies within 10 feet, 10 points per second. I'm very, very tempted to pick this up. That is going to be a huge help to Lucian, Inigo, Shirley, anyone I'm allied with nearby. It's expensive. It is expensive. But that ring and that enchantment, if I can enchant like a necklace or something with that, because right now I'm using Den Stagma's ring and I am not giving that up anytime soon because of all those resistances. Could I get that on another finger? I'm buying it. And that has improved our speech and pushed us over a level up. Right, what can we sell to you? Hang on.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
No, I'm not going to steal anything. I just spent 720 septums with you. If I was going to steal from you, I have spent that much money. Right, ring. No, I can't put it on another finger. We all feeling a little healthier with this ring on?
Don't try anything funny.
No, I'm not planning to try anything funny. Right, where's Sten Stegman's ring? Let's put that back on. Right, Solar.
Can I get you something? Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Let's finish selling. Right, I don't need the Julianus amulet. I don't need Stendar's. It's just Kinnereth and Talos I do need, so I could sell those, but I do kind of want to keep them. I feel like they could come in handy. Those chests I'm finding around the place, the Knights of the Nine chests, where I need the blessing, would wearing an amulet of that respective divine work? They might be worth keeping then, for the moment. You know what, let's visit the graveyard. It seems almost fitting to visit somewhere dour and depressing when it's absolutely pouring down with rain, and we're soaking wet anyway, Lucian. There you are. Is it down this way? Okay, this must be Corpse-like Farm then. And this looks temple-y. It is rather a large and compact graveyard.
The god Artful was once like us, bound to winding mortality, but he willingly gave up his existence that we might better understand the vagaries of life. It is through the ebb and flow of this cosmic tide that we find renewal, and in the end, peace. May the spirit of Lavinia and all those who have left this world and its suffering know the beloved serenity of the grave, and may we one day rejoin them in eternity.
I don't know if we just interrupted a service for a funeral. What's this? You know what, if they're grieving, let's not interrupt. Clearly he's the priest of Arcane. He was talking about Arcane in his sermon as well. Really, this is quite a lot. Like so close to Falkreath, it's a hell of a lot. When they're getting more and more ancient as we get further out. Let's grab these death bells, why not? And those helms, they're giving me flashbacks of the Draugr. So these must be pretty damn ancient. So as time's gone on, the graveyard's just gotten closer and closer to Falkreath. Surely it should have gone the other way and gone further and further out of town. You know, for sanitary reasons. Let's get under the shelter. Let's have a word with the priest. Maybe he can give us a little more info on, you know, on the background of this graveyard, why it's come towards town rather than away from it. Do we need to bless ourselves before we go in? We'll take the blessing. I think it must be polite to do so.
Ghost is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I take care of the shrine.
Oh, sorry, you're awfully close. Kust, did you say? Oh, this gentleman. Right, so he's responsible for the cemetery, you're for the shrine.
The graveyard has been lonely. Few pay homage to the dead.
Few want to be reminded of mortality in a time of war, Kust.
Kust? Am I saying that right? Kust?
Strangers like you bring war. I've seen enough war.
Ah, you do seem rather... I mean, you got this look in your eye that says you've seen a lot. Too much. Right, mind out of his way, Lucian. Excuse me, you're the priest of Arcane, then?
War is not new to Falkreath. You have only to stand in our cemetery to see that.
Yeah, that's so... You've seen more than your fair share of wars. Can you see me? Your eye... Part of me saying your eyes do seem awfully grey. You're the priest of Arcane, then, are you, I assume?
I am. I came into Arcane's light after the Great War. So many died by my hands, my magics. I'm fortunate that Kust and the people of Falkreath have come to accept me as one of their own. Could you do an old elf a favor? I misplaced my journal in a cave I was exploring. I'll pay for its return.
Oh, okay, unusual. I could do it. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it as a priority, but if I stumble upon it in the cave, if I'm in that neck of the woods, I'll certainly have a look.
Blessing of Archery to you for your help.
Thank you. Sunderstone Gorge. Okay, I'll have a look. Do you tend this graveyard on your own, or is it Koost over there that helps you?
Oh, merciful Archery, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Koost is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest.
Not letting it grow over. You know, it's very respectful of you.
That journal means a lot to me, if you find it.
Alright, okay. As I say, I will have a look. Don't be too pushy about it. We'll leave these two gentlemen to their day. I think you and I need to go have another drink, and also I think you and I need to make sure that we don't end up stopping at every single tavern we come across to have a drink. I'm a little worried we're going to turn into alcoholics. Right then, Wezzer, are you going to behave today, or are you going to rein us off our journeys? So I have been thinking, we've been talking. We want to find Alexi's key. We also want to see the Snow Elf Shrine. We're in this neck of the woods. But we also want to maybe go have a look for Sanamia's journal. And again, when we come over the mountain, if we come over the mountain, we want to find the gold amulet fragment in Gearman's Hall, which is here in the middle of this lake. And then there's Range Shelter. There's a couple of things we could do and make our way round to Riften. And we might also go have a look at Golden Glow Estate if we can and see if they'll part with that bee statue. And of course, there's another journal and what I believe to be the headquarters of the Dawn Guard over this way. So that could be one course of action, because we've spent a lot of time around Whiterun and Markarth, particularly the Reach and Markarth. And I do just want to be away from Markarth for a little bit. We do have the book to deliver at some point, but right now, I'm not in a rush. I am not in a rush to go back to Markarth. It always seems like something horrible is happening. But we also want to avoid the dog. We don't want to risk running into that talking Daedric dog on the road, because I'm sure he ran off down this way. So we could maybe take the path here and up the mountainside. I mean, it might be nice for a trip. We can come down and around, find the key, and then make our way across this way, or like make our way down to the shrine. I'm not really sure how we're going to get to the shrine. That's going to be a bit of a difficult one, because it all just looks like mountainside there. But we will cross that bridge when we come to it. We know the direction we're heading in, and we're avoiding that main road for a little bit, so we're sure we're not going to run into that dog again. Brewster, what are we going to do about you? If I mount up here, can we... Oh, careful, careful. Oh. Perfect. I'm a natural, clearly. Right, Lucian, we'll try head out of town this way, shall we? Can we get out of town this way? We can. Right. Morning, all. Now then. Oh, that is the ruin. That is the ruin where we were. Well, we found Dino's backpack. Oh, it's not really that far away, was it? It's weird seeing the ruins from other angles when we approach from somewhere completely different. Now, this road up the mountainside, is this it? I mean, it looks like a trail. The trail seems to have stopped. I think there also might be a wasp's nest or something nearby. Keep your eye out for that wasp's nest. Oh, you're not a wasp! Oh, that's it, burn it! That's it! Fire versus Spriggans! Oh. Crap. There we go.
That was exhilarating.
I saw that spin of yours. You really getting the hang of this adventuring business, or we both are. Right, can I Spriggan sap? I think we need this for our Spriggan mannequin that we're going to have in the Natural Sciences exhibit. Oh, it's got a little chest. Get all of this. Nothing else? Right, okay. Well, that was an interesting wrong turn. Also, we've not reflected on what we've learned. Let's go stamina and perks, smithing. I'm going to put one into Merrick smithing, because I know I want this. Oh, we've got Dwarven, we need Elven. And Chitin? Let's get that first. I assume the next part then is for the other half of it, Dwarven. Remote control. You can create Dwemer Autocannons at a forge or anvil using the Dwarven Autocannon power to deploy them. Cannons fire parallel to your crosshair for 30 seconds, dealing damage equal to 30% of your smithing skill if you are within 12 feet. I am incredibly intrigued by this, I must say. I really want to have a look at what these do. Let's do it. We're going to do... Yeah. We've committed. We're going to have a look at the Dwarven Autocannons. It might have been a waste. Time will tell. But I am awfully intrigued. And it would be great just to slap one of those down and let it do its business. Whatever its business is. Do I have to worry about ammunition? We'll find out. Right. Quick look at the map. Right, no, it's the next right. It wasn't this one, it's the next one. Right after we go under this suspicious-looking scaffold and bridge. Oh, you're not friendly, are you? Okay, right. Well, that was a terrible rock trap. However, I'm now kind of pinned here. Lucian? Oh. Bruce, are you okay? Oh, she's run off. Right. Ow. Okay. Ash. Right. Either run up here or I'm going to get turned into a hedgehog. Okay. That's one. Where's the other? Where's the other archer? Oh, there you are. No, don't shoot Lucian, you bugger. No, don't shoot me either. Ow. Come on. Oh. Lucian? You okay? Oh, Lucian, there's a spider. You got it? I don't really want to come down there for that. Ow. Oh, I can't leave you to fend for yourself, though. Oh, oh no, it's hideous. Okay, just gonna walk away. Gonna put that away. Right. Let's see what they had on them. I mean, I'm assuming they're not going to have any septims. They're hardly charging a toll. They just want to murder us all. Not pick, septims, arrows. It's not travel two-way down. A less rude song. They say that Iliac Bay is the place to barrel around without a bit of a parallon, as advertised in that carol song, a tune that sung as the west wind blows about its lovely not wearing any clothes. Ladies singing high notes, men singing lows, implying that the most luscious depravity and complete absence of serious gravity can be found in the waterous cavity of Iliac Bay. Oh, this goes on. This goes on. The Liturgy of Duelists. That improves our archery. We purge ourselves in the duel. Sheogorath will mend us. We purge our friends in duel. Sheogorath will mend them. We purge our enemies in war. Sheogorath will abandon them. Speak not of the duelist, speak only of the duel. Speak not of the combatant, speak only of the combat. That's an interesting verse. Sort of attributed to Sheogorath in a way. Oh, no, I didn't mean to sit down. Oh, I'm sitting on a corpse. Okay. I don't know what urge overcame me there to sit upon it, but I regret it. I certainly regret it. Right, where's Bruiser gone? Bruiser! Come on, girl. Oh, there you are. Oh, don't tell me that's the next right, is it? Right after that little bandit hold-up. Yeah, it must be. Come on. Lucian? You here? There you are. No, see, you ran off the wrong way, didn't you? You went running up the road, thinking you were going to get ahead of me. Probably because you didn't want to be left behind with me on a horse. Oh, hello.
Thought I heard something.
Right, I think these might be friends of the other bandits. Okay, charge.
Split your belly like an old woman's purse.
Right. I'm not doing very good at this horse combat. Right, you know what? I'm hopping off. Oh, careful. I can't leave Lucian while I'm fratting about on a horse. You need to stop with the ice. Ow, careful, careful. Oi, leave my friend alone. Oh, you're a toughie, aren't you? Lucian, I need you.
I can take you.
Can you? I've got a magical sword. Oh, ow. Right then. Oh, Bruiser. What's wrong, Bruce? Are you okay? We in the clear? I think we're in the clear. Right. Let's just get Bruiser out of here. There we go. Good girl. Stay. Don't go running off. I mean, good girl for running away from the combat. We don't want you near any fights and getting injured. But try not to jump on any more fences or in any more ponds. Hello, what's that? Is that a mine shaft? It's all boarded up. We're not getting in there, if it is. Or is it just holding up the mountainside, in which case, let's not stand near it. Well, this is an idyllic little camp they had. They could have just lived, you know, kept to themselves, lived in the woods, lived off the fat of the land, as they say. But instead, they've just got to try rob every single passerby. There is a serious bandit problem. I imagine probably bandits from all over Cyrodiil and Tamriel at large, you know, escaping the war, where they've lost everything. Coming to Skyrim, where there's more war. And probably opportunities to rob people blind. Bloody hell, this path really does climb quickly. There's Falkreath all the way down there. Can we go take any road in Skyrim that doesn't just go practically vertical? Is this still the... I think it's the path. Right, be very careful on your hooves, Bruiser. Ancestor Glade. What's the Ancestor Glade? Doing well to keep up, Lucian. God, your thighs must be like steel by now. I'm sure there's probably a nickname in there somewhere. The Man of Steel? Well, that's a deep, dark cave. And here appears to be a little wolf, hunter camp. I just nicked that eye. Hunter's not going to need that eye, right? Hell, you're not getting a view from up here, are you? I'm not stealing anything until we know what's going on here. Let's go investigate. Let's... Lantern on. Somebody's clearly here. Let's announce ourselves. We don't want anyone to think that we're bandits creeping in. Hello? I saw your camp outside. I just wanted to have a nosy. Do I hear birds? It's awfully green in here as well. On the side of a mountain. I wasn't expecting, well, the tropics. Oh! Lucian is a Spriggan! Is a Spriggan! Okay. Oil. Fire oil. We're gonna need to make more of that. It's coming hand. Oh god, my eyes. Ah! What? What? What?